not been playing a lot of Call. I mean, I do play Call of Duty, but not on. I don't stream it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I play what's it called? Obviously, Super Smash Brothers. I was playing Mario Kart. I got a follower just playing Mario Kart.
That's
And,
dope. I'm like not on Twitch like at all, really. I mean, like there's a
well,
guy.
I'm playing, or I'm actually streaming. Well, currently, right now, it's working.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know, man. It's just, it's. I don't. You know how some people like take it as a job. I just like have. I like to have fun. You know what I mean? And some people are just like.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I got a job, but I don't need like.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So just I don't know, man. It's cool being able to stream and meet new people. That's one of the things that I do it for. I'm not trying to make it my full-time job.
Yeah.
But that's
meeting people is cool.
Yeah.
It's definitely nice. I met some cool people on Discord just like chatting with people. Like there's like some cool people out there. It's like I don't know, it's like where they hang out at, where is the cool places to hang out, That's always been a question, It's like where do you go? Because like people would hang out and they go to bars and stuff, and now you can't really do that. It's like, well, how do you actually hang out with people online? Where do you go? Because like I don't know, I still have PS4, and then I think the game on PC. I can maybe go to PC, but. So I'm either gonna play Death Stranding and just kind of immerse myself in that world, play that for a while, and then I don't know, ride something out, I guess. I feel like I need to make some changes. I'm trying to like fucking find something, dude. Like I want to move out at some point.
Don't be in a rush. You gotta save your money up first.
Yeah, I know. I'm doing school. I'm doing like online school, which is like alright. But if I complete it, and I I should. Then I can get a job and I'll be salaried. It's probably not going to be that great. Like I'm not really that excited to be like working full time and be salaried, but I think it can be pretty good. And if I think it can be pretty good. I feel like that model is kind of weird. I feel like full time is kind of weird, but I feel like that should be less important.
Depending on what job it is. It depends on what job it is. If it's full time. If you enjoy it like a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Like what?
If you really enjoy that job, like it won't even feel like it won't even feel like I'm not gonna lie, I know like you was getting like kinda like not liking Panera Bread, but I enjoyed the fuck out of it. It's cause what I liked about it is there's a lot of people and like I was continuously talking to people, you know what I'm saying? Like my last job that I had, I did not like it. I did not like it. It was people oriented, but like when I say it was like people are dying. It was like hospice care. So like you know what I'm saying? So like I don't want to see that. You know what I mean? Like I can joke around with people at Panera Bread, but I can't joke with people. You know what I'm saying?
That whole world, like, dude, like, like healthcare, all that stuff, like, I feel like the healthcare industry, like, the more that, like, you drive to that cinema, you drive to, like, Case Western, the hospitals are, like, fucking insane, you know what I mean? They're, like, fucking rich as fuck, It's like, but the more hospitals grow and all that shit, I feel like a hospital worker, it's like, wasn't like the family like what happened like
damn, got my ass fucking kicked by a Diddy Kong. My bad.
No,
but no, I get where you're coming from. But like it's
like
not
you're seeing all these people, dude. It's like
well, the thing is, it's not hospice. Isn't like really the hospital though. Like you gotta keep in mind, hospice is people that are at home. They're at home and they're getting ready to die. Like these are their last days. They're getting ready to die. That day is gonna be. They're gonna be unplugged any day now. But there are some people that do recover from hospice, but it's very, very unlikely. You know?
Yeah, I bet. I mean, shit, dude. It's like, I would work hospice if I had to, but I wouldn't be there for like a year. You know what I mean?
But the pay is good, bro. I'm not gonna lie. The pay is good.
Yeah.
The pay is good.
it should almost be like a jury duty, where it's like you get called to do hospice care for everyone, and some other schmuck comes along and has to take it after you, you know? And then like I'm in the next one. I feel like the work is kind of whack. I feel like it just. I want to actually like. I want to actually have ideas and stuff, and like have them out there and be involved in like conversation. I'm trying to do that. I feel like I'm getting there, but like, you know, sometimes you're like, I want to build a video game. You know what I mean? But then you work like all the time, and then you're like, why did I ever want to build a video game? You know what I mean? Because you just get kind of dragged down because it's like it's like monotonous.
No, I feel it.
Whereas like a video game, it's like if you ever wanted to make a video game or like any piece of art or anything, it's because like you're kind of inspired. Like, where did that come from? So, if people are uninspired, where does that mean? That's like class or something.
No, it just there's a lot of distractions. And depending on if your motive is high enough, you know what I mean, then you won't get distracted easily.
Yeah.
You see what I'm getting at?
Too much time talk to the devil.
What? The
Maybe.
This dude blocks so easy, like so fast.
Dude, I haven't played Smash. I haven't been good.
Dude, I'm trying to get what's it called? Elite. Captain Falcon.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, bro, I'm getting there though, bro.
Yeah. That's dope. Like, I want to get up in chess, but like, yeah, so I don't know if I just play chess and solve. I feel like I'm just like fucking the Japanese people who are like the Hikikomori or it's like inside.
Who?
I feel like I'm just like inside, so it's stuck. I mean, we all are to some degree, but it's like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
I've never heard of that Japanese people that are inside a lot. What?
It's like Hikikomori or something. They just get stuck inside, dude. Like
They get stuck inside. What?
And then they never get back. Yeah. Like they leave society and never make their way back. And they just like are stuck inside. Just like don't go out. Yeah, and that's a real thing. Because, dude, Japan is super orderly, bro. Like, it's super orderly. So, like, you have kids that are like, fuck that, whatever. Or people that leave, and they just never get back. Because, like, everything, like, it's so tight. You know, everyone wants to, like, be the big dog, or whatever. So everyone's trying to go to the next thing. Everyone's, like, doing things. Oh, that restaurant's, like, you know what I mean? Everyone's, like, kind of leveling up or whatever. Like, these people are just, like, not involved at all. And it's like, what do you get? How do you get this? Like, how do you end this in society? What do you say?
I see where you're coming from. But that,
Yeah,
once again, it's motivation, bro. Motivation.
Yeah, but yeah,
I mean, depression. You can't. I mean, depression does have a lot to say, and
depression's just a state, bro. Like I've gotten to the point where I don't know.
Yeah, no, but the thing is, you gotta realize that some people don't realize that depression. You have to find out where it's coming from. It's just like any type of time. Like when you get mad, why are you mad? Figure out why you're mad. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know where it's like if you don't know why you're mad, it's like what the fuck am I mad for? Like, what's going on here?
Right.
But you know why you're mad. You see what I'm saying? It's just like any other type of emotion. You just gotta figure out why you're depressed. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's one of the ones where you don't know what's going on. You don't know why you're that way. But like you have to dial it back and be like, okay, what's going on in my life right now? Why am I depressed? What's going on? Like you have to literally go through the whole process in your head and think, what is making me depressed?
Right, but then you have to like change everything. You have to like renew yourself.
It depends on what it is. Sometimes it can be one person. It could be one person.
Yeah, but okay. Yeah.
It could be your job. You know what I'm saying? It's just the same thing. Like what I said. when you get happy, you know what makes you happy. You know what I'm saying? When you get mad, you know what makes you mad.
Yeah. I don't know, hopefully. Okay, so that's the thing though. Like, that's the thing. That's like the conversation. Like, so if I figure that out, that's like psychoanalysis or whatever. It's like that's like the continuation of like Freud and like Jung, but like these people are like, it's like the idea of like the collective unconscious, and that's like a religious idea. I'm like kind of like a religious scholar at this point. Like, religion's like real. Like once you come to understand it, it becomes like more obvious. Like, so for example, like the Holy Spirit is like kind of like how we should be living, and so you're supposed to like you know, you kind of protect it or whatever. Like you kind of like. So anyway, like the Holy Spirit is something that is kind of like not yours. If that makes sense.
Elaborate. Like, what do you mean it's not yours? Like, that's where I've never heard somebody say that before.
Right. Okay. So it's God. That's the idea. Is like, so Cain and Abel are just distinct from one another. They're differentiated because Abel does God's work, and Cain does his work for himself. Like he does his own work. And so the idea is that like so much moves through us. So like everything is conversational. Like culture can never actually stay the same. Like culture is always changing because people continue to talk to one another. Like the only constant is like change. And so it's like, well, who owns change? Like, does anyone own change? Like, no.
What do you mean?
You know, it's like
change. Change is just that's life, bro.
Yeah, it's God.
You can't own change. I mean, like that's just
God. It's God. That's what I'm saying. So like, that's the Holy Spirit. So it's like if someone is like living their best life, let's say, like God kind of lives through them, and that's the idea. It's like people who build walls, whatever, they close off that idea. Like they become like purely material. Like they lock themselves out of heaven. You know?
bro. You've been spoken.
That's what the Buddhist believe. Buddhism is that there's like no trying. Because what is time? You know, time is just like doesn't really exist. It's like, I tried my failure.
Well, you saying there's no such thing as trying to see that you do it or you don't?
Right. Yeah. So it's like you did it. It's just like it didn't work out.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? But you did something. Like you're always doing something. And so it's like.
Okay, I get that.
And so it's like what you embody. So it's like if you could be depressed like all you want, and you go into like a room of people and like, you know, grow with them, you know, because it's like, so what do they like? What's
bro? I almost died. I'm sorry.
No,
I know you're not watching the stream, but literally, I should be dead. I should have been dead. I literally should have been dead.
Discord too. You can like share your screen when you're on Discord.
Oh yeah, no, I know. I'm actually streaming on Twitch right now. I'm actually streaming on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube right now.
I might pull you up then. I'll probably pull you up.
I'm not playing Zelda. I don't play against Zeldas, man. I don't do
Smash?
Yeah, I don't do well against Zeldas, man. I don't do well against Zeldas.
Did you hear Nintendo did with like Melee? Did you hear about that?
No.
I saw on Facebook that there were people that were kind of protesting against Nintendo. They were like, there was like a Nintendo account, it was a game event, and they were using like tags, like the game attacks, free Melee, blah blah blah.
What?
And so like Nintendo like cut down the entire stream. Like they stopped broadcasting the event.
No, I didn't hear about that.
Nintendo really hates Melee, dude. Like they don't like Melee.
What?
Yeah.
I've never heard about it. I didn't hear about that, no.
Yeah, all of the people that got me into Smash was like me. I mean, like the first game I played was the Smash 4, but Melee was like the competitive scene. That's where it was. Melee was like kind of like it was like the most respected. It was like you know, and all the personalities stuff was a big name. So like Melee.
I've never. Did that happen? When did that happen?
Recently, like this was probably like a week ago. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
You know what that reminds me of? What is it? They say that, who was that guy that made that one movie and he said he hated it so much? Like, it was his worst art, his worst movie ever.
I know what you're talking about.
I'm trying to think of it. And it was like, it was that one, they go to that mansion. You know what I'm talking about? There's the twins.
Oh.
And, dude, the movie was, yes. Yes. The dude, whoever made that movie, he hated it so much.
Yes, Young Kubrick, yeah. Yeah, he was a fucking asshole, but that's like...
But it was wild how popular it got.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he was brilliant, you know? So it's like really about the guy going mad, wanting to kill his wife and kid because it's like... He's fucking asshole. He's really going to kill him.
Yeah.
It's The Shining, dude. It's like... That's literally, but that shit's real, dude. Like, I feel that, you know? Like, The Shining, people kind of like, want to go to right, but whatever, to go right. And then it's like, it's just fucking insane. Like, and I think The Shining has to do with, like, it's like a supernatural element where, like, you know, the things that can go with that. Like, in the movie, when you iceberg yourself, you kind of go like that.
Are you saying it's like a state of mind?
Kind of. Yeah, because The Shining, it's like your artistic state is great. So it's like, if you're no longer around other people, it's like it's all you.
So it's like he's going down the rabbit hole.
Yeah. But
Because some people say that you don't. What is it? What's it called? They say some people when they like get into a certain mode and it's like they try to go into that creative mode. This guy killed himself because he knew he wasn't gonna win. They get to that certain kind of creative mode, but the thing is, they say you shouldn't stay in that creative mode too long because you'll go crazy. And you know what that kind of reminds me of? I was looking at this thing recently, and there was this thing that I saw, and it was like they said the government released information on how to astral project and to make things come into reality. And they say that when you do that, to do so, I guess you literally just have to go into a type of thinking, or they called it Focus 12. And they say, they explain what Focus 12 does in depth, and they say one of the things that you shouldn't do is stay in Focus 12 too long, because it's dangerous. So I'm thinking, that sounds like, you know what I mean? You know what that sounds? That sounds like going down the rabbit hole, like thinking too hard, you know what I mean? Because if you think about something and you're trying to create something, you're eventually gonna create it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen. But you gotta come back out of that and then put it down and jot it down. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's something I've kind of been finding too. And I wouldn't necessarily say it's like necessarily the rabbit hole, but it's kind of like being very open. Like you're kind of like the creativity is kind of going everywhere. But like sometimes you really need like some venue to kind of fall into. Like for example, if you're painting, just painting a landscape or something and just staying focused on, just focusing on something for like a long time is kind of helpful. It'll kind of allow you to find your mind. And there's a book I'm reading that talks about, it's called Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance. And there's a distinction between like classical and romantic modes. And the romantic is like purely aesthetic, and it doesn't go down, I guess. But so it's almost like more creative, more aesthetic, and like that's fine. But there's like a real richness to be found in the maintenance of the motorcycle, where it's like you understand how all the pieces are working together, and it's like really focused, and you're like in a deep understanding. You're actually working, like you're actually like working on something. You're like there's a problem that you found, and you figure out why. What the problem is, that kind of work. Like, people need actual work. Like, I feel like I feel like I'm almost getting busy with this. I actually want to work on something, and do something on substance. And I feel like it's like, I feel like it gets kind of swallowed up. And, it's like working on McDonald's, and it's like, you don't fucking think about McDonald's, you don't think about it.
No, I get what you're saying. So there's nothing making you use that creativity part of your mind when you're working there, Because first of all, they're gonna teach you everything.
Problem solve.
They're gonna teach you everything, so you're already gonna know everything that you're gonna need to know. You're just working. You're just working to make that extra buck. You know what I'm saying?
You can't do that forever. You don't really want that. I mean, and that limits like human. That limits.
I mean, it's just good for a first job. You know what I mean? Just to understand how the economy works. You know what I mean? But that's about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You should be probably like the ideal, like probably one of like the best things to be doing is to build your own business. Whatever that may be. You know, and like, because you have to find people that you have to find patrons. So if you're Christian, keep staying consistent. Something that's like, okay, you can analyze where the audience is, blah blah blah. But this is like containment. And I feel like that's like so much of what we're left with is like what if I want to build a video game? You know what I mean? It's like you have to assemble a team, you have to probably get investors, you have to get
Depending on what kind of video game you want to do.
yeah. But it's like I don't know. Right, so that's also like kind of containment, right? You don't have necessarily anything that's like really functional. Like you're not tasked with like fixing infrastructure or something like that. But the thing is like online is like a new world kind of. It's like a new world. Where it's like Discord. It's like one time it hit me because there's like so many different Discord servers. It felt like a future was like now, you know, where it was like going into all these different rooms and like places. And so it's like, well, that conversation is only going to continue to happen. And it's only going to continue to like evolve, even, I guess. And so it's like I don't know. Like people have built, like for example, like take the motorcycle.
Returning to base.
It's for travel, like it's for something very real. And it almost becomes like it's been made over so long. It's been like crafted over so long that it's like pretty much perfect. Like it's taken for granted. And so it's like, well, where do people get to like that needs to continue to happen. Like people need to be mechanics. You know, people need to be in maintenance.
Well, you can't say it's perfect because you know what I mean. Like it's never.
No, it's all, but it comes like so close. Like it works so well.
No, yeah,
you know, like,
it does.
So
it
much
does.
time is
True.
going into it. And like it's like, well, where do you spend your time? And that's like the question. It's like, so now we're getting liberated, let's say, from like not work by like, you know, robots or whatever stuff that people don't want to do. And so it's like, okay, well now where do we actually want to spend our time? Where is our time most valuable? And so that's a question like, you know, we can continue to ask ourselves. But yeah, that's like a big one for me.
I mean, what is the name of that book again? You said it was
Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance.
What
It's
made
very
you?
good.
What made you stumble across that?
It's on the Jordan Peterson book reading list. I was a big Jordan Peterson fan. Fucking, he was like addicted to benzos or whatever because like fucking he was prescribed now. Benzo addiction is like one of the fucking worst things ever.
Oh, hands down, bro.
Yeah, and so like I see people like there's people online or whatever who are like kind of like fucking talk shit or whatever. It fucking makes me mad. It's like, you know, I found like great solace in his work. And it's like it's not gonna take me to the end. No one person can do that. But it's like it definitely helped me. It was definitely a great stepping stone for me. Just because like finding what he was talking about. He like fucking reanimated religion and made it palatable for like 25th century. Because fucking Nietzsche predicted that God, like Nietzsche proclaimed that God was dead, and like he was early because Nietzsche was a philosopher, so he was like on kind of
Nietzsche.
cutting edge.
Who was Nietzsche? I got.
Friedrich Nietzsche. Yeah, he proclaimed that he proclaimed God is dead in like the 19th or like the 20th century. I don't know exactly how, or maybe the 19th. I don't know. Anyway, so he was like God is dead, and then people kind of have strong correlation with that, with like kind of like the falling out of like just the atrocities of the 20th century, where because God isn't dead, the Holy Spirit is for us to animate. Like we're supposed to embody that, and when you don't do that, you become awful. Like that's what.
Well, the thing is, okay, if you know anything about God and religion, all that other stuff, whatever, they say that there is what is it called? I'm trying to think of how this goes. So you know how they say the devil was cast away down to hell.
Yeah, devil
They
was
say
kicked out of
that
heaven.
they say hell is without God. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
he is without God, right?
Right.
So, and it wasn't just him, because he tried to tell a bunch of other angels. He's like, "Yo, like,
Yeah, come with me.
you know what I mean?" Well, he didn't tell them to come with him. He made them go against him. And when they did that, he was like, "Well, you're gonna go, since you want to follow him, you're gonna go down with him." And that's what happened. But like I said, that's hell is supposed to be without God.
Story of my life, dude. Kind of. Sucks.
Well, the problem is that you have to realize you have to do hard work to figure anything out about life. You know what I mean? Because things don't come to you naturally, and one of the hardest things to do is relearn things, right?
Yeah.
Because like
Well,
I'm starting to relearn a lot of stuff, bro. A lot of stuff that I'm just like now just realizing, yo, the stuff that I grew up learning is just a bunch of shit, horse shit, bro. Like in school, they only taught me. What did they only teach me? White history, white history, white history.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, okay, that's the only history that mattered, right?
Well,
but that's the hold on.
Sure.
How many African kings can you name?
T'Challa.
See, exactly. You see what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
You see what I'm getting at? Where realistically,
Sure.
there's been more. Dude, the freaking African civilization is like the longest living civilization.
Yeah. Well, the
Did you know-
Egyptians were fucking brilliant.
Before that, there was still like.
Well, you've inherited the European canon. It's not out of. Don't assign to malice what would be better summed up as incompetence. So it's not that like, it's not that like African history has been purposefully pushed to the side. It's more so that we've carried the European canon. Like that's kind of where our civilization has come from. It's Europe. And then from Africa and so on, and like world history.
Can you repeat that one more time?
It's like the European canon. That's where it comes. That's where we.
Where did before you were in Europe? Where did you go? Where were you from?
We were from Africa, of course.
You see where I'm getting at? So Europe wasn't always there, bro.
Right, but I just think that I don't know.
What I'm trying to say is, right now, I think it's funny that it's not funny, but black people, not even just black people, Native American people, it's like they're all stepped on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, the Native Americans especially. I think that's a better point of entry.
But they at least had some type of reparations. Black people ain't never got no reparations. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
because they, and this is always how it ends. Like this isn't, this process.
You know what? A lot of people say like, "Oh, you hate white people." No, I don't hate white people. I hate Western European views. That's what I hate because that is what, you know what I mean, pushed everything right now to happen. Is their world views.
I don't know. I don't necessarily think so. I think we're built on like the Bible, and the Bible is really valuable.
But hold on. Let's go back. Let's dial this back a bit. So if you
the
go
Bible's like a lot of history. Like the Bible.
I understand that. But get this. Was how many white people were in the Bible?
I don't know. I mean, they were from Jerusalem. Like they were Middle Eastern.
Thank you.
Right.
So why are all these pictures painted white?
Because white people want they paint what looks like them.
They paint what looks like
how
them?
it goes. Yeah. So if you paint like if you're around people, if the stories you tell are gonna embody like the people you know, like what you see, who you are, and so like if you tell a story and like you put it in film or something, you cast actors, it's gonna be from your imagination. It's not like.
What do you mean your imagination? What I'm trying to get at you is, why is Jesus painted white, blonde hair, blue eyed, when in the Bible?
Because race isn't important.
Because race isn't important.
Yeah,
Well, why do white people think it is?
because they're stupid.
Okay, well at least you're getting that.
I think that's a generalization of the culture. I don't think that's how it is.
So like that's what I'm trying to get at is like the Western European worldviews, they make race matter.
Huh?
They think that race matters.
I don't know.
If you want to teach somebody history, teach it to them the right way. Have you ever seen a 15th century Bible?
No.
A 15th century Bible, if you look at it, it's big as fuck. It's huge, right? It's not like an actual book like the Bibles that you see right now, right?
Uh-huh.
It is actually, it's massive. It's like a canvas, right?
Sure.
So, I was, and the funny thing is, I found this out on TikTok. I was on TikTok, and this guy was like, this is a 15th century Bible. And this, when I say a 15th century Bible, that means before it was translated to English, okay?
Uh-huh.
Keep in mind, white people translate it into the English, right? There's 3 white guys that they translated it to English, okay?
It's not just white people.
But get this, hold on. I can't say white people. You're right. I can't say just white people. That's what I say. Western European views. I gotta say that. You know what I mean? I have to say that. So just let me tell you. Let me just finish talking.
Ahead.
Let me finish talking because it's not all white people, bro.
Right.
So I think it's funny that when I was looking at this 15th century Bible, I was looking at it, I was like, wow, that shit is wild. Like I don't think I've ever seen one of those before. Damn, this Donkey Kong just fucked me up. But my bad. But anyways, so I was looking at this video of this guy, and everything was in Hebrew.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, goddamn, like that's some shit, like that's, and it's old, and he had like other, you know how you have like when you have a picture so old that you have to have like a piece of cloth over it just to make sure it's like visible for years to pass, because you know how the sun will destroy the picture. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So this guy, and let me be more specific. It was a Russian guy. Russians.
Yeah.
I thought that was so funny, and I was like, when they read from the Bible, they'll read from the Hebrew Bible, right? The one that before it was translated, right?
Yeah.
The one that's before it's translated is all black people in it. Everybody's painted black. So I'm just like, why are people like? Why are I give this not Russians. Russians are like, I don't have any problems with Russians. Like after that, I was just like, damn. And I had to realize, I was like, so where does this white hate come from? I don't want to say hate, but like irritation. And then you realize it's the Western European views, because those people are the people that translated the Bible in the 15th century.
Okay.
So it wasn't even the 15th, 16th, and 17th century, because it took like 300 years for them to do it.
Yeah. Well, I think the Bible was written for you.
Well, no, it's not just for you. It's literally, and a lot of people, they say, oh, I don't like the Bible, and because I'm not religious and I don't like religion. And I was like, well, even if you don't like religion, get this.
Yeah.
Should you kill somebody for no reason?
Is there ever for no reason? But no.
If you just want to go, if I want to go outside and kill a kid, like, that's just playing. Is that, you see what I'm saying?
Right, because there's consequences.
Okay, so the thing is, it's like, yo, that's not right to do, because first of all, the kid's innocent as hell. He doesn't know what the hell's going on. He's just trying to live life, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you're just over here just taking his life from him. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you could ruin the world.
You see what I'm saying? So like, so what I'm trying to get at is like, it's funny, not funny, but it's literally common sense on what the Bible teaches you. It's like, yo, don't steal, bro. Don't kill, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's literally just literally common sense. That's what it's teaching you.
Yes, and no.
What do you mean? Well, yeah, some people won't grasp it, so that's why they had to reiterate it. Like, yo, this stuff is bad, bro. Because some people, it won't click to some. It doesn't click to some people, so they have to learn and be like, oh yeah, maybe I shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know, man. It's just
The Bible is also post-fall.
post-fall.
Yeah. Because we fell from grace with God. We were kicked out of the end. We became aware of like the dual nature of things, like the good and evil.
Oh yeah, because that really didn't exist for us till after.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's how, yeah, because animals aren't moral, you know.
Some of them are, you know, which is wild. It's wild how some animals you can actually teach, but that's a whole nother.
I don't think animals are moral. They don't use reason. It's more instinctive.
Well, do we use reason?
Yeah, we use logic.
Okay, do animals use logic? Why do animals not use logic?
I don't know. Because they can't?
Why can't they use logic?
Because, I don't know.
See, what I'm trying to get at is that makes no sense. Like, if a dog is hungry, what's it gonna do? It's gonna eat. That's logically speaking, like.
No. They don't view it like that. But we can look at them and see what they're doing, but they don't know that that's what's going on. They're driven by like impulse.
So are we.
Yeah, but yes, but that's like the lower part of the brain. We've gone past that. Like we're conscious.
So are animals, bro. I get where you're coming from, but like, they're more complex. They're just like freaking dolphins are, if not, I can't say they're smarter than us, but they're freaking smart, bro.
Yeah, dolphins are smart. Yeah.
Damn, this guy's Donkey Kong is just whooping me, bro. Just whooping me. I've never seen a Donkey Kong this good. But I don't know, man. There's a lot more to it than logic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but we were given logic like by God. That's the idea.
Well, some people don't have logic, so.
Well, yeah, some people aren't as good at it. But that's like.
But the thing is, some people just do what they want. They just do what they want because that's what they're gonna do. They don't care about logic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but there's still.
When you say logic, explain. What is your definition of logic?
Okay, so if they're trying to like, I don't know, make money or whatever their goals are, because we've evolved around sight. Like our brain is built around our ability to see, and that's why it's important to have goals because you have to like shoot for a target. So if someone's trying to like, I don't know, if someone wants like a new PlayStation or something, well they can reason about how it'll be best equipped to get them. Like any job, like working any job is logical. You have to apply, you have to go somewhere to apply, you have to decide if you want to work there or not. You decide you tell them what your hours are. Like this is all like executive functioning, that's not something that a dog could do. Like a dog can't put in their 2 weeks because they don't know what 2 weeks are. They really can't.
What about an ape?
Yeah, but they're still so primitive to us. I mean, like we think that they're so primitive or whatever, but that a lot of the times it's because like it's like they're not primitive emotionally. Like they're very with it, like they're very like sensitive. I think to their environment, but they're not able to reason through anything. They can't use tools. They can't, their brains aren't there. Like we're more advanced than them.
Okay, I get where you're coming from.
Yeah, like we're made in like God's image or whatever, and God like. And I'd also say the Bible is post-fall because we were kicked from Eden, and then so like eventually through Christ we're kind of redeemed, because Christ is like the door of heaven. and like Christ is kind of like the Holy Spirit, like in human form.
So how do you feel about other religions? Like,
I don't
are
mind.
they
I think
wrong?
they're all really similar. That's the thing too with like how it's like, you know, you can take like Iron Man and Black Panther and like as far as I'm concerned, they're like pretty much the same person, you know. It's just like if America's like white people or whatever, it's like yeah, it's, you know, characters are gonna look like us, but then it's like it's not all white people or whatever, or Europeans so it's like you want different stories to be told, you want people to be, you know, heard and seen and all that. And it's just like it doesn't, you know, it can't be tyrannical, like, you know, it's like if most stuff is like, you know, it's like if it's mostly white people or Europeans or something, well, if that's how the country is, it makes sense. It's not necessarily good or bad, how it usually ends up.
So telling fake history is not bad? Is that where you're getting at?
What's fake? What is fake history?
Okay.
Well,
So-
everyone does that. If black people have if black people were like the slave owners, it would be the same shit.
Okay,
would be the same.
that's if, okay? And you can't just say black people because like it's
Right, Africans aren't given
All right,
due justice.
don't get me
and
wrong,
they're-
don't get me wrong. Okay. White people before white people were even a thing, slaves were black people had black slaves. This is how it was.
Yeah, slavery's always existed.
Yeah. So like what I'm trying to get at is just forget the slavery thing. I'm just talking about history. Like
Yeah.
why would you know what I'm saying? Because like it's
Why
just
would
like
we know that?
when people like I don't want to say wait. It's just I think it's so funny. Like they're like, oh, you know, I don't want black people to feel empowered. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like
Some
we're gonna
fucking race
tell
boundaries.
false history. Like I hate when like people say, oh, it's a race war, but like it technically is. You know what I mean? Like I just don't like that. But like at the same
Yeah,
time,
it's not good for anyone.
but that's kind of where everything comes from, or why everything is so bad. You know what I mean? So like,
Yeah,
and it's like we didn't want to make it a race war. Like they didn't want a race war. They want to just live like everybody else.
They just want to fucking grill.
You see what I'm saying? Like they just want to freaking chill. You know what I mean? Because like
Yeah.
I don't know, man. And another thing, like that's just like another thing that, you know, what I was talking about is like I've learned about so many different types of white history. I'm just like, well, I am black, so why didn't they teach me that in school? Yeah, we had a Black History Month, but like a month, bro. We got a whole year to learn white history, bro.
Yeah. Well, it's just like the history of like U.S. and all that. I mean, we learn about like MLK, we learn about like Malcolm. I mean, not as much about Malcolm X.
See, that's exactly, bro. You
Yeah,
see
but
what I'm
it's
getting
just
at?
the canon. I don't think it's necessarily like I don't know, like I don't know, like the presidents were all white dudes, like, you know, like it makes sense that a lot of it's just white people shit because it's like a lot of the country.
Okay, it
was moved
just
by
okay.
white
What I'm
people.
trying to say is, what I'm trying to get at is, I understand predominantly everything's white, okay, but I am a black man and I want to know my
Right.
history.
Right, so you should know it.
So you see what I'm saying? Like why? And
Oh, that's
there's a
nice.
whole school system that is for teaching. And how are you gonna go to a school to learn, right? A black like an all black school with all black teachers. You know what I mean? And learn,
Oh yeah,
learn
that's
white
just
history.
people. It's all about Benjamin Franklin and shit.
You see what I'm saying? And it's
Yeah.
just like, bruh, what?
Right.
And there's
that
a lot of
doesn't
stuff
really
that's
make
not even there's a lot of stuff that's not even taught.
sense.
Like
yeah.
there's so much stuff. Like, did you know the richest person to ever live was a black man? He was an African king. Did you know that?
No. I usually think of like the Rockefellers.
You see what I'm saying? And this is way
Yeah.
before this. What is his name? I gotta fucking. Let me look at his fucking name because this is gonna irritate me. I can't think of his fucking name right now.
That's cool. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, and like, and that's the thing too. Like, you know, like the Bible. Like the Bible was.
Mansa Musa of Mali. He was so rich. He was so rich. Dude, let me say this one more time. Dude was so rich that he would literally go all across Africa, right? Like, hey, you want some money here? You want some money here? You want? And the thing is about that. That was his blessing. His money was his blessing, but it was also his demise. Because a lot of people would like, since they would get his money and his riches, and like his weapons, his armor and stuff, they would be like, all right, so we got his stuff, so let's go to another place that doesn't have all this stuff. And they would go there and be like, yo, we have his riches, so join our what's it called, our I don't want to say community, our tribe or whatever, and you know, join us, whatever. So they would have people join them, and they would plot against him, even though he gave it to them for free.
Right.
So like that's another thing. It's like, don't get me wrong, black people have gone against black people, but like that's just African history. You can't say white people haven't gone against white people.
Never.
You see what I'm saying? like the fucking what is the Civil War?
Yeah. 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 Civil War is nuts. But yeah, for sure.
Freaking literally had a war because white people wanted to keep their slaves. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
no, we want our black people to freaking do our yard work. Like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, it's slavery. Slavery, like, it still exists. Like, it's not.
It's never gonna not exist. Get this. You're not gonna know the answer to this, but you know what? It's fine. When did slavery end?
I don't know.
1865.
Okay.
All right. Guess when the prison system began development.
1865.
18 motherfucking 65. You see what I'm saying? So get this. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 million slaves that just got let out, right?
Right.
So they're just like, damn, yo, we free, but we can't get a job.
Right.
We don't have rights.
Right.
So if you don't have rights, you can't get a job, you can't make money. What you gonna do?
Yeah.
You gonna steal. You gonna steal, bro.
Yeah.
So get this. So you see what I'm saying? And then once they start stealing, they get caught for stealing. They go to prison, and they do a hard labor.
Right.
So that's legalizing slavery.
Right. Yep.
Don't get me wrong. White people got this shit down. That's one thing. I'm not gonna lie. White people smart. White people are smart when it comes. It's just be honest. Like, I'm a real dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That is like, they was smart with that shit. They was like, yo, how can we make slavery? They wanted slavery so bad. So bad. It's like, how can we do that? And keep in mind, they're making money by putting them in prison.
Yep.
They're getting paid for that shit.
Yep.
You know, the government does not own prisons, right?
Oh, they're all private?
They're all private owned. You didn't know that?
No, I did not.
Did you know he either owns a part of one or a part of some, or he owns a lot? Michael Jordan, did you know that?
No.
Isn't that wild? A black man? Isn't that just wild?
Yeah, Michael Jordan's savage though, dude. He was like a heavy gambler and shit. He didn't give a fuck. Like, he really gave no fuck.
Yep.
Like,
But nothing is there's a lot of white people are good at brainwashing, right? When I say that, they're good at brainwashing. They're good at making, for instance, let me elaborate. They're good at having. Hold on, let me rename my stream real quick. Tetris boy.
Nice. You have a nice stream, John. This is pretty dope.
What is this, Tetris 99? Yep. Let's see how we go in this. Alright, done. Alright, but what white people, keep in mind, don't get me wrong, white people are smart when it comes to like getting what they want. I can't say white people. I don't want to say European people either. But American white people. American white people are good at getting what they want. They will go around all the back ways till they get what they want. That's why I say that's why I always say brains over bronze.
That's human nature too.
Yeah, you're right. But I always put brains over bronze, right?
Okay.
They logically did all this shit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And get this? What are black people good at? Physical stuff. They're bronze. They're all strength. You know what I mean? Like it's just facts, right?
Okay.
So
I would say not always. I mean,
most of the time.
You know.
Most of the time. That's why do you think we won when we started winning Olympics? In the Olympics, freaking everybody, everywhere in the world was like, oh my god, fucking Americans using black people? Like what? And they make jokes about it. They make jokes about it. You know what I mean?
It's actually, yeah.
And then like, but guess what? We won though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
But like, I can't remember what I was getting at.
Black people are smart too, I'd say. It's just
Yeah, but it's the thing is, it's not. You can be smart and still get fucked over. You know what I mean? Because like,
right.
You can be smart and it's just of like, oh, I know how to invent this, I know how to create that. But how do you do your taxes? You know what I'm saying? You ain't smart enough. You can't be smart in every single aspect.
Yep.
So like.
Yep. Yep. And like people want to own the rights to intellectual labor because people don't want to do construction, so they're gonna try to make it like exclusive to get into like the best universities and all that. That's
you see what I'm saying? That's another thing. That's another thing is like you can own to get, like you said, to go into the best universities. It's hard. It ain't easy, bro. It ain't easy.
Yeah.
And that's
knowing people.
Yeah, but also it depends on where you're at too. Like for instance, like if you want to go to a good school system, you know what I mean. It doesn't have to be a university or anything. If you want to go to a good school system, you gotta go to suburbs, bro.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because the hood ain't gonna teach you shit.
Yeah.
And they do it that way because they don't, you know, like I said, they don't want smart black people.
Yeah.
And it's just like, what?
But there are environments and stuff too where it's like, it's not the easiest to like be taught there or to teach there. Like to
no, it's not the easiest. It's not the easiest.
Right.
What is that one movie called? Where that white lady.
Freedom Riders or something?
You see what I'm saying? It's not the easiest. But she did it though.
Got a bunch of shit they gotta deal with.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, you know what I mean? And they're raised the way they're raised, it's hard for them to like unlearn that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like that one part of the movie, like the woman, the girl's dad was like, "Yo, you gotta do this for me because I'm your dad." It's like, well, that's not right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the teacher was like, "Yo, don't do that for your dad. He's just gonna go to jail. He's gonna kill again." You know what I mean? Yeah. And she was gonna, I think she was gonna, I can't remember how she was gonna help him out, but he wasn't a good dude.
Yep. Yep.
But like I said, it ain't the easiest, cause like, you know, it's so funny. Being as intelligent, I'm not saying I'm the most intelligent person, right?
Yeah, you're smart, yeah.
But when I talk to my cousins, I can't even talk to my cousins. You know what I'm saying? Cause keep in mind, they grew up on the east side, bro.
Yeah.
So like, trying to like connect with them on like a educational level, it's not easy, bro. I don't even try.
Right, because everyone talks about different shit. Everyone's at like, different places. Like,
well, it's literally all of them, and it's just based off where they grew up.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
But yeah, and like there's weird things too where it's like, for me, like I dropped out of school or whatever. Like a lot of the people that I know were like in school, blah blah. That's like what they're supposed to be doing. And so I kind of screwed myself a little bit. But like, I don't know, if you're from there, it's like you don't really go to school much after, and you can just stick with the people that you've been with. Like you always got people, you know what I mean? It's not like it's gonna be like maybe the brightest or you go and work for some hotshot company somewhere. But like you still got your people kind of, which I think is cool.
Yeah, that is true. But if you don't know how, all right, first of all, if you're living in a system, right, and you don't know how the fuck it works,
Yeah.
you see what I'm getting at? You have no
Yeah, good
idea
luck.
on how this shit works, and they're supposed to teach you that in school. Supposed to,
Right.
not always, because I didn't learn how to do my taxes in school. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
But I don't know, man. It's just
Right.
I just think it's irritating because a lot of the people
Yeah.
I can't talk to a lot of my family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they didn't. Unfortunately, they didn't get the.
They
I
just
can't
don't
say
know
the
what's
proper
up.
schooling or the education that I was given, the knowledge that I was given, and it's so funny because like
Right.
it's so funny how it's so easy that you could. There's libraries everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like, get this. All right, you got, for instance, say for instance, me and you and some of our friends grew up in the hood, right? We're growing up in the hood right now.
Okay.
So, what we gonna want to do? We gonna want to do some hood rat shit, right? We in the hood.
Yeah.
So,
We're gonna fuck bitches.
fuck bitches, get money, sell dope. You know what I'm saying? That's what we gonna
Yeah.
do because that's what's hot out here.
Yeah.
So, Jacob, you different though. You a different type of black dude. You like, you know what?
I'm like the nerdy guy.
You the nerdy dude. You wanna go no, for real. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You like, you know what? I don't wanna do that today. I wanna go to the library.
Uh,
You know what I'm saying? Jacob, get your dumb ass out of here. What the fuck you wanna go to the library for? Get the
right.
fuck out of here. Come over here and do this fucking hood rat shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, what you gonna do? This peer pressure.
Yep.
You're gonna be like, you know what? All right, I might do it another time on my own time, and we hang out every day doing the same shit, and you're gonna eventually forget about it. And you're gonna be like, oh man, you get so far into the system, you know what I mean? Like you can't,
Yeah. I
you
might
can't.
never get back.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, it sucks for black people because you know what I mean. Also, black people are the ones that are like more. I want to say brainwashed into the system into doing bad shit. They don't keep
Yeah.
doing it.
Yeah.
So even when there are some, 9 times out of 10, they gonna do what they friends tell them to
Yeah. It's like a slow crawl too, because like people still get out of the hood. It's never
do.
gonna
It's
be
so
everyone.
hard. It's so hard. It's so
Yeah.
hard.
But it happens. Like. That's the
Well,
thing,
yeah.
too,
Look at my parents, bro.
Right. Yeah, hell yeah. But like I'm like, you know, like I don't know, I'm not like in the hood, let's say, but like I'm not like, you know, I'm trying to make friends and shit. I want to get out more, blah blah blah, and it's like, it's not like the hood, but you know, you're kind of like, you're not necessarily in like the best environment or something. Like I want to move out and like meet people and have stuff going on, and I don't know, just be kicking it, whatever.
See,
But
the
what
problem,
am I saying? What am I saying?
What?
This process, there's like an exodus where it's like people come through and like maybe you get an invite to like a Discord chat, like that changes your life, you know what I mean? Like that's kind of getting out of the hood almost. Like this process always happens.
You
And
got
so it's like it's something in the Bible too, where it's like say your cousin makes it out, you know, out of the hood, and he's like, yo, come check this place out. Well, that's your way out, you know, that's your ticket, you know. And like people get stuck places all the time. I mean, the hood is like, you know, its own thing. You know, the hood is like, you know, it's like one instance. It's like, you know, harder and whatever, and you know, black people, all their history and all that. But like people still kind of, you know, this process still like always happens, like because this is something that's always been happening, you know.
And nothing that's crazy about it is that when for instance, it's not just a physical place; it's also a mental place.
Right.
And
Right.
that's
For
what
sure.
you ever. I don't want to say this, but I'm gonna just say it because you know it's just real shit. They say you can take a nigga out the hood, but you can't take the hood out of a nigga.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
You see what I'm saying? Because it's literally a mental. It's literally.
Hood at the homie.
You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying? Like, it's
Yeah.
it's literally a mental place also.
Yeah.
So it's like you said, it's really hard to unlearn certain things
Yeah.
when that's all you know.
Right.
How you gonna unlearn something when your whole life that's all you ever knew?
Right, and that's true, and like, and also like, say someone goes through some hard shit, you know, like if they're, you know, they see some shit, whatever, blah blah, they kind of have to like, you know, their mind kind of goes elsewhere to kind of protect themselves. You have to like be granted the opportunity to go and revisit that. Like you have to be in a position where you can go there and like, yeah, unlearn, but just like resolve things, like internal struggle, like relieve tension and whatnot, like. You know, some people, like, cause you know, if you're in the hood or whatever, you gotta be tough guy and shit. You know, you're never actually gonna be able to be like
And what
emotional.
sucks is I saw this kid, and he was talking about the shit that he wears. He's like, yo, this is the shit that I wear. This is my fit, whatever.
Yeah.
And I was looking at it, and I was like, man, damn, like, you know, he's wearing baggy pants and shit. He's like, I don't like to wear this shit, cause I don't like to wear this shit. And I was like, what? Like, you know, I don't get it. I get it too. Like, I don't like to wear. I don't like to set my pants. I don't like doing that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he was like, this kid made a really good point. And he was like, he was actually trying to talk to like white people and tell them why he does it. And he was like, the reason why I do it is because it is a survival tactic. And I was like, dude, like that really kind of hit me a little bit, because I was like, you're not fucking wrong. He's not wrong at all.
Right.
It's literally a survival tactic. Because if they see you, if they see you and you wearing some fucking khakis and a fucking polo, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, you gonna get, somebody gonna hit you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Somebody gonna pop you.
What's the saying? It's like the nail that sticks out gets hammered.
True.
Yep.
I've never heard that before, but I already know what that means, and that's so true right there.
Yep. Yeah.
I've never heard that before, but like that is some true shit right there.
Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah, for real. And like this shit, yeah, and like, you know, there's so much of this, and that's why, like, the Bible doesn't do all of it, but like I like the Bible because I think there's a lot of stuff like this there.
And another issue, going back to what I was talking about earlier, did you know there's, I think it was like 28 or something gospels that are missing from the Bible that they didn't translate over?
I believe it, yeah.
So like, you know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, it's gonna be hard. It would be hard to translate that whole thing, but there's a lot of stuff missing, and a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
So you gotta be like, yo, there's stuff that's missing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the Bible's like super dense, super old, and so it's like, you know, it's like, well, what is missing? You know, because like, there's some passages in the Bible that don't really serve much of the purpose. Like, I don't know, it's pretty packed. There's a lot of meaning there, but like, there's still some stuff that's not. You know, there's some stuff that's more worthwhile than others. Like Christ is like.
So you gotta keep in mind, everything doesn't pertain to you. It's supposed to be a lot of different things for a lot of different people. You know what I mean? Because some people already know a lot of that shit, and just like, alright, well, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense too. And they're like, yeah, that makes sense. But like, you see what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
So like, everything that's in there isn't gonna be helpful to you. So you have to find what's helpful to you. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I think though, I think Christ is like, if you know what like Christ is about, you could think about Christ for like I think about like, you know, Christ or whatever like a lot, and it makes so much sense. Like it's like really airtight. Like you can like, the more you think about it, the more stuff starts to make sense.
Yeah. But
because like unlearning, so if you're unlearning certain things, you're pretty much shedding old skin. Like you're kind of renewing yourself. Like you kind of are. So Jesus was killed, and then he transcended into heaven, and so like he died and was reborn into heaven, and so like that's like the idea is that like, you know, the old you has to die. Like if you're in the hood or whatever, and like you find the new way forward, and all your friends think you're whack, but you know it's the way that you have to go. Like you kind of die. You know, that person.
That part of you dies in order to be reborn as a new person, the person that you want to be.
Yeah, but they also see that too. Like you also do that for them, because if you go the way that you should, you're then able to, like, that liberates them. like it shows them the way.
Well,
Like
it
Jesus-
also, like, I understand, it shows them the way and that there's more to life than what they already know.
Yeah, but it's also not even like that. It's just like literally like the way forward. Like if one of my friends is like, yo, I gotta get out of the hood or whatever. It was just suburbia. It's just white people hood shit. like we're just like smoking weed, watching movies, blah blah blah, not doing shit. Someone's like, I gotta get out or whatever. And I'm like, nah, bro, you can't do that because like you'll lose them or whatever. Like your friends kind of want stuff to stay the same, not really supporting you. And so you're like, no, I gotta get out, blah blah blah. And so you find a way forward, like you find a job somewhere, like you kind of find a new life. Well, it's like that opportunity is like that helps them too because it's like they should go and seek that. Like if they better, like you become reborn, you start over somewhere, and then it's like, and then the person, like if you're actually, you know, if you actually have like, if your heart is with God, like you know, your heart is like resembles that of Christ, like you love them, you want them to meet you there, like in heaven, you know, like you want them to be like,
Yeah.
like
But the
that.
thing is, another thing is you have to realize that everybody isn't the same. So whenever you try to do something, like you said,
Right.
some people will hold you back. And like you said, they don't want things to change. Even they'll even know for it's for the better. But you gotta keep in mind that hood mentality that in your head, it's like you can't control it. You can control it, but if you don't have enough strength to do so, it's gonna hold
Right.
you back. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it can
Yeah.
overcome.
Yeah, definitely.
And some people will when they see other people trying to like pursue their dreams and do better, some people will
they
try
pull
to
'em
stop
down.
that. They'll try to stop that.
Yeah. Yep.
It's like, yo, this is good for me. But like, no. I don't
Yeah,
care if
that's
it's good
killing-
for you. I don't want you
that's
to
killing-
change.
Yep. That's killing your own brother.
Yep.
That's like, Cain and Abel, yeah. Abel is like able to do it, you know. That's like Abel is, he has a good harvest, and Cain, all he has to do is humble himself and say, okay, well maybe I just have to be better, and things will work out, and I'll have a good harvest like him, blah blah blah. But Cain goes against him, and that's really important. That's like a really
And my
powerful
thing is
story.
like that's wild how a lot of people will go against their own brothers. It's like, bro,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
what?
yeah,
And like
Yeah,
even till this day, people do that.
yeah.
And that was just supposed to be. I feel like that is just like the reason why that's in there is it's just like, yo, man, like one of the craziest, most fucked up things you could do is go against your own family.
Yeah, well, it's not even necessarily that either. It could be me and you, and it's
Well,
like,
no, true. That is true. But like,
Yeah.
but there's a different. I'm not saying there's a different type of bond, but like when you're brought up around somebody every day, anybody can be somebody's brother. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
when you're
right.
around that person
If
every day, you grew up together. You know what I mean? That can be your brother. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But like, it's just another explanation saying like, yo, if somebody is
I'm-
with you, they're tight enough to be your brother. You know what I mean?
yep,
Like,
Yeah.
don't turn on them. You know what I mean?
yeah, and it's the question. Am I my brother's keeper? Happens in the Bible too. Cain asks God, "Am I my brother's keeper?" And Cain doesn't think he is, but he in fact is. Like it is Cain's responsibility to keep his brother, like to keep him, like to look out for him.
Yeah. Well, it also goes both ways. It does go both ways because if something's happened, you know what I'm saying?
Huh.
Like for instance, if you're looking out for me, I should look out for you.
Right. And that's the idea.
But it's just like
Everyone's
it's just
gonna
for
do
the
like that.
most part. For the most part, it's
Right.
probably going one way. But you know what I'm saying?
It can, but it shouldn't.
What are you saying? It shouldn't go. What do you mean?
You want it to be reciprocated. It's the idea, like the best relationship for reciprocal where it's like you both look out for each other. Like that's like
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said.
Yeah.
So like,
But
it
but
should go
sometimes
both
people
ways.
don't care. Right, but sometimes people don't care or whatever.
True. That is true.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're watching my stream, but I'm about to fuck up right now.
Yeah, I'm watching.
How does that light look? I don't know if you noticed it. There's a light
Looks good.
Because I just added that and yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck!
Yeah.
But,
Looks good.
what'd you do today?
Not much. I slept kind of a lot and I went to work at 5. I really haven't been doing much. I need to be doing more. I requested an invite into like an online community. It's called like Indie Thinkers. And hopefully I can kind of like maybe start to build some things there, like maybe like a blog or something. I can start to do like intellectual work. Maybe start to build like an income off of that.
Okay, I see you.
I just want to be kind of out there. Like I would like to like be in movies, involved in movies, and like I want to be in music. But it's just tough, dude. I don't know. Like there's days where it's really like, you know, there's moments where it's like it seems so possible. That people are like, yeah, do it. You know what I mean? They want you to make the movies and all that shit. But then it's like sometimes it just never actually feels like real.
Well, the thing is a lot of people, they don't know where to start when they do a lot of things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like one of the big things is like, where, like, I know what I want to do, but where do I start? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I've been going around, bro. Like, and it's so funny, bro. I'm telling you, it's so funny. Like, I'm a nobody right now. I'm not anybody big. Like, I know that, but it's so funny.
Yeah.
How, like, I've been going around. I'm like, I'll just mention here, I stream on Twitch, right?
Yeah.
I got 7th place. Holy shit. But like, it's so funny how I'll tell people that, right? Oh, what's your Twitch? What's your Twitch? What? Let me follow you. Like, I just started this job, right?
Yeah.
And everything that we're doing is on Zoom meetings.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, that's cool, you know? And, well, the training is on Zoom meetings. So it's like 20 of us. And we're all in the Zoom meeting. This guy's telling us what to do to get our phones set up with this app so we can get this job rolling, right? So we gotta do that for a week. So the guy was like, yo, tell us something about yourself, Brian. I was like, I stream on Twitch, yada, yada, yada. You know what I mean? I'm a Twitch affiliate. I also stream on YouTube and Facebook Gaming, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And the dude was like, oh, you stream, whatever? He's like, you a Twitch affiliate? I'm like, yeah. Then he was like, that's cool. He was like, yo, everybody, your homework for the night is to make a Twitch account and follow Brian on it. I was like, yo, y'all ain't gotta do that. But I was like, yo, that's what's up. And then I got followers.
Yeah.
I started getting followers like right after.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's dope. Oh yeah.
So I was like, shit, damn, okay. Like, you know what I mean? But like, I've been going a lot of places too. Like, whenever I go out, like, I'll think of like ways on, like, I'm about to print off business cards, right? And what I'm gonna do when I print off the business cards, I'm gonna go to information boards. Like, you know how there's an information board at Panera Bread?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put my card on it, right? But the thing is, when I put the card on it, it's gonna have a barcode. Okay? So people can just scan it, like, who is this guy? And when they scan it, they're gonna be like, oh, there's a Twitch stream. So I'm gonna follow on Twitch or YouTube. You know what I mean? And they'll subscribe to me, watch me play, and you know, that's me promoting myself.
Yeah.
Did I tell you I have merch now?
No.
Yeah, I have my own merch store.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And I can create my own stuff, whatever. And I think it's pretty dope.
Yeah, hell yeah. Sweet.
But yeah, you know what I mean? I think it's so funny, like I just started doing this, and like every day it's getting slightly better and better. I just gotta keep consistent at it, you know what I mean?
Right, I think that's how a lot of stuff is.
Yeah, if you passionate about it and you keep consistent about it, you know what I mean? And you enjoy it,
yeah.
Sky is the limit. Bro, that's what dude just said to me. I just realized that's what dude just said to me the other day. Wow. I wasn't even trying to like go word for word from him, but literally I just said the guy that told everybody to follow me on Twitch. I literally just said what he just said. I just realized that. Wow. But
that's dope.
yeah, he was real motivational. He's a cool dude.
That's good. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, you love to see that. It's really good. Yeah.
like,
you know, I'm just like really trying to like make this blow up. So even though like it don't, even if it doesn't, it's just fun to do. You know what I'm saying? Because it's weird.
Yeah,
Cause like
for
I
sure.
literally get views. Like people actually watch my shit. And I get views, and I'm just like, who's watching my shit? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't understand how people are watching my shit. Like, but I'm just like, okay,
Yeah.
whatever. If you want to watch it, they want to watch it. I'm not gonna tell them not to. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time,
Yeah.
I'm just like, I literally have an audience.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, that's something that's really kind of hard to grasp for me. As like, I never thought that I would ever have an audience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know, one thing that actually like makes me feel better is like, I'll post something stupid on TikTok, and my shit will get views. You know what? One of the things that got views on TikTok is something that you did actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got over 1,000 views on it.
Really?
Yeah, and it was something that you did. So remember
Oh,
a long time ago when I told you, I was like, yo, can you do me a favor? I need you to go out and give me Cheez-Its and Oreos, right?
Yeah.
I told you to do that, and you got me some Cheddars and original sandwich cookies.
Oh yeah.
You got me the off-brand ones, whatever. I made a TikTok about it, and it was funny. And literally, next thing I know, I wake up the next morning, and I got like over 1,000 views. I'm like, oh shit, what? People thought that shit was funny. And some people were asking me, yo, like, how does it taste? How does it taste? And I was like, bro, that happened a long time ago. I was like, I don't really remember how it tastes. Dude, this dude just fucked me up. Fucked me up, bro.
Wow, that's dope. I need to put myself out there more, I think.
Yeah, so like, what's it called? I usually do this, like, I have people that I talk to. Like, my main people that I talk to, like, when I'm streaming is, I don't know if you remember, but her name's Julia. It's her and her sister. Like, literally all my streams. If you check all my previous streams, it's always me, her, and her sister, all talking on my stream. So we'll be gaming, and it'll be me, her, and her sister. We just talk while we play the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, they are a big reason why I became an affiliate so quickly. Because nobody ever becomes an affiliate off of like 70 followers. You see what I'm saying?
It's because they're girls, right?
Well, no, it's not because they're girls. That's not the reason why. But it's they actually helped out because they have to maintain a consecutive amount of viewers, and they were viewing the stream, and every time I streamed, they were there. So I was like,
Okay.
shit, like y'all didn't have to do that, but like thanks. So like every time I streamed, they hopped on the stream. So that was like 2 people right there, and then the third person would hop in. You know what I'm saying? So like,
nice.
it was
because no one wants
easier.
to be the first one. Yeah.
Yeah. But they didn't mind. They were like, yeah, they was like, your streams are funny, it's cool, da da da. And I was like, ah shit, like, alright then. So then like, since they helped me out, I granted them permission to be moderators on my stream. And they're like, what? You can be moderators? Well, yeah, you can be moderators, y'all. You can help me out so much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Oh,
like,
that's cool. Yeah, that's good.
yeah, so like whenever like, you know, somebody's trying to either, you know, do something on my stream and they're being an asshole or something, like they have the power, people are like, yo, we gonna deliver a comment or we're gonna kick you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
that's cool. Oh. I do a Death Stranding playthrough.
have I ever played it?
No, but I want to get it. It's like $20. That's
Oh,
like
is it
literally.
really?
Yeah, that's a Kojima game. Kojima's like, dude, I heard this game's really good. It's probably really cinematic. I'm probably gonna try, but like,
Any Kojima game is good. Like, I like that guy because like what he does is he doesn't just make video games. He'll actually like you said, it's cinematic. He'll make a fucking movie. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And that's what I like about that shit. Like, the guy's a fucking genius, dude.
yeah.
Like, you know what game I'll go back? I will play the fucking Metal Gear Solid for PlayStation 1. I will any fucking day. And I will run through that shit. Because that was a good fucking game, dude.
Yeah.
One of my favorites. Like, I
Yeah.
remember as a kid playing that game. When I didn't even understand the story, it was still a good fucking game. Hands down.
Yeah. Yeah, Kojima's awesome. He's been like really prolific. Like he's been fucking cool, man. I wanna do stuff.
I've never played a Kojima game and been like, nah, I don't like it. Never.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
Like, freaking, like, tell me that fucking PT game was bad. You can't tell me that was bad. That wasn't even a full game, bro.
Yeah.
That was just a little
They might.
little bit of it. You know what I'm saying?
They might make a new one. They
Bro,
might be
if they
making
do,
new
if they
stuff.
do it, they have to have Kojima on it. And, like, I hope they do make one because remember, like, and it's like people were trying to dissect that. Remember that? Did I tell you about that?
What, the game?
They were trying to dissect the game, which is they would this guy got it into like a 3D modeling, or not a 3D modeling, but he got it to where he could play the game from a third person view, right? And when he did that, he found out that what is it, her name, Lisa, was following you the whole time. Freaked him out, right? And he tried to jump off of the map to see what happened when you jumped off the map. Like, to try to get out of the house. You know what happens when you get out of the house?
What?
Lisa follows you and like pushes you down on the ground.
Huh.
Yeah, fucking wild, bro.
That's pretty dope.
It's like Kojima was ready for somebody to do that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's just like, what? So like, if you get out of the house, she literally goes and like runs. She doesn't run at you because she's always behind you, but she'll fucking scare the fuck out of you and throw you on the ground.
Huh. Oh yeah.
But yeah, probably my favorite video game maker all day.
Kojima?
I can't say he's not. Like,
Yeah.
I don't have a better one. I don't have a better favorite than him.
Yeah.
Like, you know what the thing is? I can't name another video game creator. Come to think about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I haven't looked at it.
Right.
I haven't played a game and was like, yo, I like this game creator. What's his name? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Never wanted to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. This is gnarly, dude. We need more people like that, I think.
All day.
I feel like I have to get in that shit and just fucking... I'm just like living in the underworld, it feels like, or I'm just like not involved in anything.
Keep in mind, depression is only a state of mind. Figure out why you're in there.
Right.
Make some changes.
Right.
Drag yourself right back out, bro.
It's like a leap of faith thing too. It's like, you know, it's like I think I've told myself something so much where it's like it's just become like a normal thing. To where it's like now it's like I don't know, where you know, you're surprised that people like these things, but I feel like that's gonna eventually become normal where you're like, yeah, why wouldn't people like these things, you know? And that's kind of where it just has to go.
I get what you're saying about that, but I'm different. I can't say I'm different. Actually, no, I'm not like everybody. I think that's another thing is, so I can't really say that'll become normal to me. Like, if I get a donation, like 1,000 million times, every time I get a donation, I'm probably gonna flip the fuck out. Because,
No.
you see what I'm saying?
No, you won't. No, you won't.
Why?
You'll get used to it. You'll get used to it.
Why
You'll
would you?
still thank them. You can still thank them and like, you know, but it won't be as like that diminishes. Like it's a new normal.
Even if it's, I don't know, like, I feel like no matter how many people donate, it also it comes from like, I don't know, man. I don't know about that. It's like when you see titties your first time, and then you see titties your 9 millionth time. You're still like, damn. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, it's still exciting.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, whoa, like. So like, I don't think it'll. Even if it does diminish, it can't diminish much, bro. Money is fucking money. And another thing is, if somebody gives like the last of what they had, that's gonna hit, bro.
Yeah.
Hello? I don't know. Well, I don't think you'll get banned if you don't have a shirt on. You're not a girl, so. Okay, so hit that where it says stream or manage or manage through your phone, and tell me what pops up. So do you see what popped up? Do you see Stream Manager? What do you mean? Yeah, so what that does is hit that pencil at the top. So if you ever want to rename the stream where it says title, you can rename the stream the title in the stream. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what that is. And then you can set the category to whatever category you want to go to. I don't think you can do ads yet. Does anything that pop up that says ad breaks? Okay, that's probably not on yours then. I have something called ad breaks, and I can run an ad whatever I want to. But Jacob, this is my brother.
Oh, what's up?
Yeah, well, he can't hear you. Well, what? Nah, I'm on my own stream right now. Hey, Jacob.
Yeah.
Go on Twitch and follow my brother. His name is Goofla. Goofla.
Goofla?
Yeah, go follow him. That is my older brother. Oh yeah, it's him and his fiance. They're streaming.
Okay, I'll follow them. I'll be back. Or I can still hear you. Cyberpunk?
Oh, you guys playing Cyberpunk? Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, they're playing Cyberpunk. Yeah, I just told my friend to follow you guys. Dude, David, you gotta get Discord, bro. You gotta get Discord.
Yeah, probably. Discord's pretty cool.
Like, Discord helps out so much, especially when you're streaming.
Yeah.
Like,
Discord's where it's at too. Like I've met cool people on there.
I don't know if you noticed, like, Jacob, you can actually hear yourself on Discord right now.
Hear myself?
Through my stream.
Oh yeah. It's like inaudible.
You said what?
It's inaudible.
What do you mean it's inaudible?
Inaudible means you can't hear it. Like inaudible, like you can't. Like audible is hearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it fucks my vocab a little bit, you know.
No, I can hear you in my stream perfectly fine.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh no, I'm saying hearing myself in the background is inaudible.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And I have the sound on my TV turned up so I can just hear. Just listen to you.
Alright, you're welcome. Alright, but I thought you meant like right now you literally could not hear like at all, like there was a problem with you see see what I'm saying? Like there was a problem that it wouldn't allow you to do it.
Oh no.
That's like a reoccurring problem with me.
Yeah, I know. Did you see the GameSpot? Did you see the GameSpot review for Cyberpunk?
Bro, whack.
Dude, she got so much hate for that, dude. They disabled comments, dude, and it got like 30K dislikes, dude, like 6,000 likes.
Isn't that wild?
It's 'cause
Like, did you see
It's
the
'cause-
what?
What?
Did you see like everything that was going on in Cyberpunk? There's so many bugs. Like people call it cyberbug.
Oh yeah.
Like I didn't think it was gonna be that many bugs. I'm happy I didn't get it. Honestly, I'm happy I didn't get Cyberpunk. I'm out here playing Tetris, having a good fucking time. Ain't no bugs in here. But literally, I was watching streamers fucking play that game, and literally the weirdest shit would happen. Like literally, cars would appear out of nowhere and just crash into you. Like you just be chilling in the middle of nowhere. A car just pops out, just spawns in. Cars will spawn in normally, just out of nowhere. There's so many bugs in that game, and they were somebody was saying that like, yo, they should have pushed it back further because like there's so many bugs in here.
Yeah, they probably should have anyway, dude. Because like, I feel like the potential for the game to be great was there, but it's like,
Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying. Like I was waiting for that game to come out for a long time, bro.
Yeah.
And like I was like, when I first heard about it, I was like, okay, I'm getting this game when it comes out. I don't even know how old I was when I first heard about Cyberpunk. Like it was a long time ago. Like a
7
long
years
time ago. You said what?
Yeah. 7 years ago, I think.
God damn, that's fucking wild, bro. But like, literally, like.
It's still broke. Yeah, it's still not. It's nuts.
And they said it doesn't matter if it's on a high-end PC or if it's on a PS5. It's still.
It's fucking sad, dude.
Yeah.
It's fucking sad.
But like you said, the freaking it's all there. Like it has the power to do it, but it's just like it just wasn't ready. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, hopefully they're working on the next one. I mean, that sounds like stupid, but like, I mean,
they're gonna have to have a massive, They're gonna have to have a massive update.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like what's another game? What's another game? When Fallout came out, was it Fallout 76?
Oh yeah.
Like people, oh my god, people! It was a one issue after another with Fallout. Like it was so bad. Like I think till this day, like people are still having issues, not just with the game, but like the stuff that they've been. There was a freaking helmet that came with the game if you pre-ordered it, and it was like a Fallout helmet, and turns out the helmet had what's it called? It created mold inside the helmet because of what it was made out of, and people were getting mold inside the helmets, and it was like very toxic. It's just like another fucking another bad thing that's with Fallout 76. This is like, bro, like people can't catch a break with that shit, dude.
God damn, yeah.
Was it Fallout 76 which was the bad one? I feel like I'm saying the wrong one.
No, it was 76. That was the most recent, yeah.
Okay.
Fallout 4 was just great. 76 was the one that was pretty fucked up.
I think 76 was all online. There was no NPCs.
I don't know. That'd be pretty weird. I haven't played much games like that though.
Like no, there was no storyline to the game. There was no storyline to the game at all.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's why people hated it. They was like, "Where's the storyline at?" No storyline. Like, why would you make a game with no storyline? You're just running around doing shit online. Like, what?
Yeah.
And I know. Some of my friends were like, "Yo, man, just try it out." I'm like, "No, I'm not gonna spend my money on this game that has no storyline whatsoever." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like,
I'm still watching your brother, by the way. I don't know if they're like cool or not.
oh, they're chill about it. Like he just started yesterday. His
really?
his stream yesterday, he had 5 consecutive viewers. So I was like, oh shit, okay, I see you. They're just playing Cyberpunk, you know what I mean?
Nice.
So that's just him and his fiance. I don't know if you can see his fiance. She's in there.
Yeah.
I think she's.
Yeah,
she might be the one playing. I'm not sure.
Yeah, sure.
That's what they were doing yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, this game looks kind of buggy, bro.
Oh, most definitely.
What the?
Are you
Yeah,
kidding
what
me?
the
I did it too
fuck?
freaking late, dude. Number 8. I always get top 10, bro. Top 10, top 10, top 10. Never number fucking 1, dude. I think I got second place one time. Dude, actually, I think I can see the highest place that I forgot. Let's see if I can find that. Stats. Tetris 99. Games played 201. Highest place second. The highest place I got was second. Wow. That's so annoying, bro. Like, that's so annoying.
Yeah. Oh.
That's one thing you gotta learn about life, is that there's always gonna be somebody better than you.
Yep. Unless you're like Kojima.
Unless you like Kojima. Do I want to play Mario Kart? Yes, I do.
Well, people were better than Kojima at like writing and shit. Like they talked about like Metal Gear Solid 3 was like one of the best ones they did, I think, and they talked about how Kojima was like a terrible writer, and like some of his ideas were just fucking ridiculous.
What?
And they had to be like, no, yeah, he wanted one of the games, he wanted one of the sections in the game to last like 10 hours or something, or like it could have been even like weeks.
I don't know about that. I
It's
never
just
heard
something,
about that.
something crazy. Yeah. There's a lot of good video essays on like YouTube. It's so hard to actually put out like a good video game. Like it takes so long to develop. It's like, and then you have someone that can review it like the same day and is like, yeah, it sucks. It's like fucking crazy.
I never heard about that.
Well, the Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, Kojima has had fucking nuts, like crazy ideas that would have been.
I think that's the
terrible.
reason why. I think that's the reason why I like it so much, or why a lot of people like it so much, is because what he does, he literally takes everything he knows and then just goes the other way with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of people like they'll do the same shit, but like add more shit into it. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, okay, well, I don't know. It's just the things that he thinks of. It's just like, yo, how did you think of this? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Which is dope. Like I don't want to keep going back to PT, but like when they say that whole game was a game, he literally meant that whole game was a game. To get to a certain part of the game, you had to press the left control stick inward and zoom in the pause menu, bro. What?
Oh yeah, literally.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I like stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's cool. Kojima's definitely an out of the box thinker.
In Metal Gear Solid, or no, not Metal. Which Metal Gear was it? Metal Gear. Okay, there's Metal Gear Solid. There's 1, 2. Well, I can't say 3 because 3 was for PS3. So there was Metal Gear Solid for PlayStation. Then there was the second one, which is Sons of Liberty, and then there was one that goes back in the 1960s. Snake Eater. There was that one, and that one, you get to a certain point in that game where what's it called? You save at a certain point, right? And for instance, when you save at that point, and you exit the game, and you start the game back up, I don't know if it's the next day or just the next time you start the game back up, you won't actually start up Snake Eater. You'll actually start up like a vampire game.
Huh.
But then, like once you're done with the vampire game, what's it called? You will start up Snake Eater where you last left off. And what it was is, he was having a dream. He woke up from a dream. So I thought that was pretty dope. I was so confused what was going on because you're like Dracula or some shit, and you're like freaking running around like real fast as fuck, like killing people. So I was just like, yo, where the hell did this come from? Like, what am I playing? I was confused as hell. And when you realize it was a dream, you're like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm not in fifth place. But yeah, he's a good gamer. I can't. Even though he does a lot of weird, dumb shit,
Yeah.
like, I enjoy it.
Yeah. For sure.
Are you getting tired, bro?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah.
You work tomorrow?
No.
Yeah, third place. Okay, I can't complain. Third place. Money. All right. It's 1 a.m. I'm about to hop off. What'd you say? I can't hear you. You kind of lagged out for a second. What'd you say?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, you starting to lag out, bro.
Oh.
I'll talk to you later. I can't hear you, but I'll talk to you later, bro.